Hi, welcome to rmwraps, and what I'm going to be showing you is trim board wraps and how to install it. And what you're seeing right here, actually right here, is the trim prints, and it's fall colors. And what I'm doing is, this is a Saturday, and I'm just doing this little project for my my daughter and Sophie. So we're going to actually redesigning the whole bedroom, but I want to add a little oomph, a little color, more her, and she likes the colors and everything. So what I want to do, you can see right here, is the trim boards. And the trim boards, I mean, majority of the houses around here are, you know, white trim boards, and it's just boring. And I want to add a little more color to it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be showing you how to wrap this trim board around here. And, you know, I can spend a lot of time on here and, you know, caulk the edges right here, fill in the holes, and spackle or red putty this right here, and just go to town on it, spend half a day on it, or I can just go and install that within the hour and have a beautiful door or trim board wraps. And also I might just add another door wrap on her and just make it look more her. And you can see the doors, you know, the old-fashioned doors, and it's fine with white, but I'm just bored with the white. Okay, here's another sample right here. So this is actually another trim board wrap, and I was just experimenting with this one, and it's an old-fashioned book, and I used that texture for that book, and you can see how kind of beat up it is. You know, there's the holes, and you need to caulk this right here, but it took me probably about 15 minutes to install this right here. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm going to show you how to install the door wrap. So what you're seeing right here, it's a high quality vinyl, and it's actually air release vinyl, and also I put a laminate over it, so it's very, very durable. It's actually the same material you're using for a car wrap, so if it can survive the outside of a car, it can definitely survive your trim board wraps. And actually it's designed to remove too, so if you screw up a little bit, you can pull it off, readjust it, and everything. Alright, so what I normally do, I go down probably about this much, and it's sticky, but it's not sticky. Next thing I do, I go over, and I make sure I align it all the way down, making sure it's all the way straight all the way up, and then I start just pushing it, and you can adjust it. And I have about half an inch on the side, so you can actually loop it over, and then we can do at the end of the job, you can cut the excess off so it's a nice straight line. Just kind of massage it all the way down. the end product, what you're seeing is actually trim board wrapped, and I truly love it. Okay, ins and outs, pluses and negatives about this trim board wraps. There's two different directions you can go. You can go towards the Photo-Tex fabric material that you can reuse and actually will not damage the paint or the wood. Or you can go towards the vinyl that what I went towards, because I don't really care about my trim boards because it's already hammered. You know, there are nail holes and a bad paint job and so on. And so the plus thing about the vinyl is you can actually well, it's nice, shiny, and easy to clean, but also you take a heat gun to it, and I can even sink it in even further into the board and get it really on there. Right now, I don't care. Okay, another negative thing, not negative thing, but more challenging thing is the corners. So when you're doing this top piece, the corners are the most challenging thing. My recommendation, what I recommend is take your time. Listen to soft music or nothing, you know, just get your heart rate down, but just take your time, cut a little bit slow here and there, but when you take your time, you don't have to, you know, the job comes out much better and cleaner. And that's what I totally recommend. That's the only hard part of this job is the top part, or actually the corners, I'm sorry. The corners. And when you're going around the edges on the videos you see, I was taking my time and hitting the edges and pulling it this way because believe it or not, the vinyl, you know, stretches, so it molds around the areas. That's the key thing. Other than that, I can come up with hundreds of different kinds of styles or techniques or not techniques, but textures and other things. I'm just keeping this real. I'm on a Saturday night morning, and I'm doing a remodel of my daughter's room, and so I'm learning, but I'm also this is my passion. This is my goal in life, is coming up with unique, fun things, and this part of it is, you know, the trim boards and also the door wraps and other things. The refrigerator wraps, and that's the reason why I'm going towards my passion. You know, the money's fine, but you have to enjoy your life, and that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying my life and my passion, and for the arts, and also for the uniqueness. All right. So if you want to get a hold of me, you can call me anytime. You can Skype me or video or Google me or anything like that. I want to help you out. And if you're having troubles installing this trim board wraps, you can actually Skype me. I can walk you through it. I just want to help out, and that's my main goal, is helping people out. All right. Well, my name is Randy Miller, and this is RM Wraps, and I will catch you later.